everybody, welcome! We are at part 3 of Legendary Encounters, the Firefly deck building game playthrough, and well, things are not looking all too good. Because first of all, the Serenity has been damaged pretty bad, and apparently I did a mistake. I'm sorry about that. So earlier I destroyed this Alliance ship here, this Alliance gunship, and apparently I forgot to, I'm a little bit ashamed, to add this ongoing effect of the nav come down ship strike card, which gives him +2 strength. I forgot to do that apparently. Now, I might have died already. Maybe, probably. But I'm not going to turn everything back. First of all, I already had done a part 2 and a part 3 before, but there was a problem with sound. So I had to redo everything. And honestly, I'm not feeling like doing it all over, and this time I already put it online. So I made a mistake, I'm sorry about that. So we are going to keep playing while I have cheated, of course, I know. So we'll put an asterisk beside this gameplay. We might have lost it. Maybe not, maybe I could still survive, but things were not looking too good. So I'm going to continue playing, and it was Malcolm's turn. So Malcolm has to add a card to the verse. He had to do that, and that means we failed to do this job here, the brawl. And that means we have a failure, and that means Malcolm and Kaylee will each draw a crew strike, and that's too bad, of course. So, but it allows me to show you how that happens, well, what this does. So first we take one for Mal, and he gets a small one. He is clobbered a crew strike, and it gives him 1 damage, and we put it underneath our crew member's card. There we go. He has 9 lives left. That's okay. Now, we also need one for Kaylee. Let's see what she gets. Hopefully not bad stuff. So, you and the next player, which is of course Malcolm, each gain a flaw. Okay, this will give us a chance to explain flaws. So, let's take a flaw and put it in the discard pile of Kaylee, and one in Malcolm's discard pile. And when they arrive, when they show up, I'll explain what happens. Alright, so we have still some stuff to add to it. Now this dude, that's an inevitable card. We don't want that to show up, so the timer is running out. We don't have to draw any more cards. This was the last card of the first episode, by the way. Okay, so let's see what we have. We don't have a lot, to be honest. We do have all standard cards here. We have 3 misbehaves and 3 shinies. So, well, I could scan for 2. Well, maybe I just should do that. No. Yeah, let's just play 2 misbehaves and take this one. I'm not sure. Oh my god, thank you. Alright, this next salvage reveal, move to the operations. Oh, okay, so the 1 strike doesn't help us. We'll pay, yeah, we have to do this. We pay 2 and we salvage this great. That means Malcolm gets a talent card, but more important, we have. Oh man, I'm lucky. This time is the first time in this playthrough I'm lucky, right? So now I have 3 salvage cards. That means, let's take the episode card again. That was our objective, recover 3 salvage. That means we end this episode. Now, let's explain what happens when ending an episode. So, once we complete this, so we just did, the episode ends immediately. Of course, if this was the 3rd episode, the game will end even. But the players whose turn it is, well, they immediately go to the cleanup phase. So we remove every card in our hand, we clean it up, there we go. And we draw a new hand of cards, as we normally do. So we get 3 cards, let me shuffle, and draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Alright, awesome. Then, of course, next turn will still be for Kaylee. So we try to remember that. Let's put it here. Then all the cards in the verse, in the combat zone, and in the operations, they are discarded. So they go away. There we go. We are, well, the Dortmunder is gone. Now this card, this inevitable card, there are only 3 in the box, in the game box. So you always play with the 3 the same ones, but you don't know the order. When this hasn't shown up, then you just put it aside as well. It goes away, but you don't look at the card you removed, so you have no idea which 2 might come, so, or which one will not come. Alright, then we are, well, there are no cards left in the episode deck, so that's done. Otherwise we would also remove them. And, well, now it's the intermission phase. Now, let's see. The intermission phase. That's something that happens between 2 episodes. And then we're going to take our reward from the previous episode, which of course this time was 1 credit for each salvage. So we have 3 credits now that we can use to, well, to do different stuff. First of all, we could buy upgrades. For that, let's zoom in a little bit and to the board, and let's put it there. So we draw 3 of these ship upgrades that we can buy. So let's see. There we go. Alright, so let's talk about ship upgrades now. So ship upgrades, they are placed in the Serenity as well, like the ship strikes, and they give you a special option. So as you can see, we could place this next to the Serenity as an extra slot. So we can take 1 more damage, or we can place 1 more upgrade. Once each turn you pay 1 less to find an enemy in the combat zone. Might be interesting, as you might have noticed. Or players have 2 more lives and it takes an additional strike to defeat a non-player character. Non-player main character, one of the 3 characters on the top. Now this is one thing we can do. We could also repair ship strikes, and as I already mentioned in the previous video, then the cost is the one next to the ship space there. So we could spend credits to repair a part of our ship as well. We could also heal crew strikes. So for every crew strike we want to heal, we just pay 1 credit for each damage. So I could spend 1 of those credits and heal that 1 damage that Mel got. I'm not going to do that, of course. Don't think that's very interesting to do. Or we could, well, pay 2 credits, and then each player gets to draw 1 card to start the next episode with, so they have a little bit of a better start. Okay, so let's think about what we'll do. I think I will definitely repair a part of our ship, and I think I'm going to pay these 2 credits to repair the navcom down tower. So this is pretty hard. So let's go do this away. We put it on the bottom of the ship strike deck. I think it slides down. Not sure. Maybe not for now. I could spend 1 more and repair this one, but I think I'm going to pay 1 and we're going to buy a ship upgrade. So I'm going to pay 1, that's the cost here, and then now we have an armory. So on each turn we can pay, once each turn we can pay 1 less to fight an enemy in the combat zone. And that one goes like this on the top slot of our Serenity, and let's hope maybe we can repair some stuff during the next episode. Okay, so now the upgrades we did not bought, we put them underneath our ship upgrade deck here, and then, well, let's see, we go to episode 2 now on the Vitruvian channel, Serenity Part 2. Alright, so Serenity Part 2, we have 2 objectives, as you can see. First of all, we have to defeat Dobson. If we do so, we get a credit and a talent. And objective 2, defeat Patience. And for that we get 3 credits and a talent. Alright, so we have to look for those 2. And, well, very simple. We just keep playing. We start again, actually. So we have our cards in our hands. The verse is empty once more. And we have a new mission. So let's see what this brings. I will play 1 or 2 turns before ending this video. Let's see. First of all, of course, we add the first card to the verse. That happened, and let's see what Kaylee will do. Well, she can do a lot. She cannot scan any cards because she only has credits to buy with. So she will pay 3 and look at this, 4, 5, 6, 7, and she doesn't have much of these people, of these instinct type persons yet, but still the chance that Malcolm will be able to buy with 7 or more is pretty low. So we will buy the I Can Kill You With My Brain River, which is really powerful because if you use this card it gets 3 attack, which is awesome, but if you activate it she can just gain any number of instinct cards from the bridge. Oh my god, which is pretty cool. At this moment there are 3 in the bridge, so that would be awesome. We have 1 more left in our hand, but we are going to use the Looks Better in Red card of a river, and if you activate it, and if Jane is one of the main characters, he's right over there, well, we can defeat 1 shiny in our hand. So we remove that from the game, and that means we have a smaller deck, so our better cards will come back sooner. Alright, and the card here again, and 6 more cards for Kaylee. Misbehaves, and now she has lots of attack power. Pretty awesome. Over to Malcolm's. We'll do this turn, Malcolm and Kaylee, once more before ending this video. So let's see what Malcolm will do. First of all, of course, he will add a card to the verse. And then, let's see, he can do 3 attacks, so he can scan that card over there. So I think we might as well do that. So let's do pay 3, and let's turn around this card. Oh, look, it's patience already. Oh my god. Reveal. Zoe draws us through a crew strike. Yeah, apparently Patience and Zoe don't come along very well. Don't get along very well. So that means, that's not good by the way. And if it has an ongoing effect, Patience can not be defeated while another outlaw is in the verse or combat zone. Wow. So we have to be fast now. Okay, so a crew strike for Zoe. Now, they only have 1 hit point, so it might be that Zoe will be out of the game for now. Yeah, she gets 2 damage. So for now, Zoe, let's go up there. Zoe is wounded. Let's put that here like this. We can heal her, but for now she's out of this game. So if we have cards that says if Zoe is one of the main characters and gives us a bonus for that, well, we don't get to enjoy that bonus anymore because she is out at this moment. Okay, now we also had some stuff to buy stuff with, but we could still, yeah, let's do this first. Maybe we can do something better. So I'm going to play, of course, client selection, and we already played an instinct card here, so we can activate this as well. So we can look at the top 2 cards of our deck, discard 1 and draw another. So we look at the top 2 cards. Oh crap, it's just a stupid misbehave card. So we discard 1 of them and take 1 in our hand, which won't help us at all. So we can still play these shinies. Then we have 4 to buy stuff with. And I think since Malcolm already has some of these cards here, with the symbol here, I think he has already 2 of these, and that can stack pretty nicely later. So let's buy this card and let's put another one here, which is also 1/6 cost, so that's pretty much. Might be a good one. So we have the cleanup phase now, because there's no strike phase, there are no enemies in the combat zone, and we draw 6 new cards. Okay, so now for the first time in this game we have a flaw in our hand, and that will trigger at the beginning of the next action phase for Mal. So we'll have to wait for this to trigger, and you'll see that in the next episode. But first, the last turn of this round, or this video, we'll add a card to the verse. And sadly enough, this is sad because I don't think I have coordinate here. No, so we have in our hand 6 attack, people, and I need 7 to defeat Patience. That would have been awesome, perfect, but as it is for now, this is too sad. Alright, so let's think about what we'll do instead. We have 6 to attack with. Now we could scan, but if we scan, we might reveal another outlaw. But of course, it might be that we fill up the old verse without anything interesting happening. So let's I'm not sure what to do. Yeah. So I will play Sharing a Kiss, which is one of these symbols, and then I'll play this one, which can activate this one as well, so I can heal a crew strike from another main character. And so let's, just to be sure, let's remove the crew strike from Zoe once again already. So she's back into business and might come in handy later. That gives us 2 attack and of course 6 in total. Sadly enough, no patience that we can defeat. Let's reveal the next one. Okay, so we scan for 3. We have this patient sniper, so he's one of her outlaws. And he's stationary and ranged. That means if we add a card to the verse, he does not move, he's stationary. So if there should be a new card, this one goes over there instead of sliding this one there. So that's something cool. Not really. And he has ranged. That means in the combat phase, in the strike phase, although he's not in the combat zone, he will still shoot and give a strike to the player. So, well, we have one thing that's lucky. We still have 3 attack power left. So let's just kill the sniper and get rid of it before he manages to do us harm. We have still 2 to buy stuff with. There is nothing on the board that costs 2. So go to the cleanup phase and draw 6 new cards. That's already 4. With the talent, might be interesting. The talent, maybe we can use the talent to discard another ship strike. Maybe that is a very good idea indeed. Alright. 5, 6 cards. Oh, pretty basic cards. So, this is the situation. We have, well, still a pretty empty verse. We'll add 1 more, so we'll have 3 cards there. And it's Malcolm's turn. He has a flaw in his hand which will trigger, and a few talents as well. Might be interesting as well. So, we'll see what happens next time in the verse. Yeah, so I thank you for watching. I'm glad we had better lighting than the last time I did as part of this playthrough. And I'm glad we survived episode 1. This time we were lucky. Let's hope luck is on our side for now. So I know I've cheated. I know, I'm sorry about that. And but we'll keep playing, okay? So, thanks again for watching. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you see. And feel free to put some stuff in the comments. Now, well, if you saw something else that I did wrong, please let me know. And, well, if you're not subscribed yet, please do so. Push the button and subscribe to this channel. It's always nice to see new people. Alright, folks, that was that. Thank you all for watching, and see you all in the future with more legendary encounters. Firefly. Bye-bye.